Good morning, respected judges. Today I'm presenting the finding of National Survey on Human Resource and Infrastructure for Eye Care Services in India. The survey was led by RP Center, along with the partners, National Program for Control Blindness and Visual Impairment, All India Ophthalmic Society, Vision 2020 Right to Sight India, and Orbis International. This Vision 2020 Right to Sight was started in 2004, and at that time, it was decided that we'll achieve a goal of 25,000 ophthalmologists by the year 2020. And beside this, hospital-based paramedics, mainly optometrists and ophthalmic assistant, on 48,000. And for infrastructure, it was secondary and tertiary level service around 2,220 institutes in the country by the year 2020. So aim of this study is to assess the current status of human resource and infrastructure in country. And the objective was to obtain the estimate number of eye care institutes, services, along with number of ophthalmologists and ophthalmic paramedics in the country, and also to link this database to India Vision Atlas as a public web portal with easy access for patient as well as policymakers. We prepared the list of all the eye care institutes with the help of various databases. We got one from All India Ophthalmic Society, NIC portal of districts, Ayushman Bharat directories, and also website of various hospitals. Then all the secondary and tertiary level eye care facilities were listed, which have at least one ophthalmologist, either part-time or full-time. A team of 30 staff members from RP Center. They use the full use of the work from home during the Corona time, and they were the coordinators for each state. And survey was using this online questionnaire, that is www.surveymonkey.com. And we contacted through emails. The question was filled through WhatsApp also, or through direct interviews also. And after that, virtual meetings were conducted with all the state program officers and district program officers in the country with the support of principal consultant, NPCB and VI, and they help in data collection. We ensured data cleaning and validation. All the institutes were sent back the data for reconfirmation. As a result, I can show you that we were able to contact 8,790 institutes out of 9,440 listed. And out of them, 7,900. It's a big achievement for nearly 90% institute they responded. Among them, 27% were pediatric eye care institute. We use these specific indicators: eye institute population ratio, ophthalmologist population ratio, and optometrist or ophthalmic assistant per institute. Such kind of indicators were developed for India, for state, and as well as for every district. We recently used this indicator for filling WHO eye care situation analysis tool. In fact, more indicators can be developed as per the need of the policymakers, like pediatric eye institute population ratio, pediatric ophthalmologist population ratio. These are the indicators. Like, for example, we have one institute per 1,64,000 in our country, and state-wise distribution is also there. Color-coded maps are there. Ophthalmologists like 20,944 ophthalmologists in the country, one per 65,000 against a target of 50 per 50,000. And optometrists, 2.26 optometrists per institute, total number was 17,856. In fact, these other indicators can be used. The respondents were 70% private hospitals. So we can distribute according to government, private, and NGO sectors. Eye care services, emergency operation theater, eye bank, refractive surgery, low vision, respective indicators can be developed for these things. When cataract, glaucoma, squint, VR, keratoplasty, oculoplasty, all these subspecialties were also asked. The best part which we could do is we could link all this data with India Vision Atlas to provide online information on human resource and infrastructure which will be useful for the policymakers and planners. This Vision Atlas was developed for National Blindness Survey by our team, and we just added on this human resource and infrastructure component in this Vision Atlas. And as you can see, this different indicators can be shown. Even the cursors can be moved to respective state. We can get the exact state data also. And we can get, if we go into that state, we can get the respective district. All the district data can be taken care of. We can also check the eye care institute through this Vision Atlas. In fact, these filters are there. We can go to state, district, or even go facilities and all different services. And we can use these filters. We can even download the institute details with the help of these filters. This is something very positive features. And of course, we can also link this Vision Atlas with the Google map, so that the advantage of this, that even the layperson can find the nearest eye care facilities which are available to their home. So this is very useful. It can bridge the accessibility issues also. And what we are trying is that we can also incorporate newer institute or newer facilities into this Vision Atlas. That means it can be updated periodically. We don't need these surveys again and again. Institute can send their data, and it can be updated here only. To summarize that, adequate number of eye care institutes are there, at around 7,900 institutes against a target of 2,220 institutes at second and tertiary level. Ophthalmologists are 20,944 against a target of 25,000, nearly 80% is the number. Optometry and ophthalmic assistant are really lacking, just 17,856 against a target of 48,000. Vision Atlas can be very useful for planning eye care services at every district, state, and even at national level. And it can also bridge the accessibility issues faced by the underserved population by locating the nearest eye care facilities and available services. I'm really thankful to all the people, the ministry, SPOs, the AIOS, and our team members who are involved in this, who supported us. Thank you very much.
Praveen, this is a very good exercise which you have done. How do we actually make it useful for the people at large and in the villages? Because when you say that eye care facility can be approached, then person has to be a computer savvy person. So you have any further idea about extending this kind of advantage to the rural people?
So in rural areas where we have the PSCs, we have the referral facility, vision center, etc. If that person is good enough, he can be made aware of this Vision Atlas, and he can refer those patients to the nearest facilities available to them, sir. This is one approach. In fact, Government of India is trying to computerize even up to the sub-center level. If that can be done, that can be really helpful through Health and Wellness Center, where 1-2 people will be working in future, and 150,000 such health and wellness centers being developed in the country. 78,000 are already there, sir. So we are trying to move this component to up to health and center level, sir. Right?
I mean, one question.
Yes.
How does this Vision Atlas data link to the global Vision Atlas data actually? Because the data, how does it match with that?
Sir, it is not part of the IAPB Vision Atlas so far. It is the Indian data. What we realize in IAPB Vision Atlas is a very limited data, country-wise data. But here we have gone to the state level, to district level, up to the area like what we need in our country, sir. In fact, it can
the state level data looks only what the national survey done by RP Center, doesn't include all other studies. There are multiple studies done in India. Probably that could be included as a part of this Vision Atlas, because all the studies in India should be incorporated as a part of Vision Atlas and not from only one study.
Yes, sir, definitely. It should be added, no doubt. In fact, we are in process of now developing this Vision Atlas, and we would like to add more and more data into this Vision Atlas. See, in next 6 months, it will be feasible, sir.
That would be great actually, if all the Indian data is added. And is it also in the RAB repository, or it's still not in the RAB repository?
It is already there in the RAB repository, sir.
Then
we have done maximum number. Yeah.
Then it will be used by the global data also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is there, already there.
Second thing would be this HR mapping. How is going to what's the implication in policy? Like, what's going to be the next step?
Sir, it is very clear. In fact, what we are in discussion in ministry, that we'll be planning for each and every district in the country. And in that way, we will be providing data about available human resource and infrastructure. And we have exactly what is the need. We can assess the gap. And then, of course, we'll try that.
Question is not of the availability. Question is about the distribution. The more issue is with the distribution, because availability is there, but distribution is an issue.
Yes, this is as far as infrastructure is concerned, definitely availability is there. Human resource, we need human resource also. The best use is that with the help of Vision Atlas, we can exactly locate where the distribution and the location where we need it. So probably in future, this will be the most useful component in our country, sir. I feel this is our biggest achievement.
Yeah,
as far as
start, Praveen. It's a very good start
actually
as a good start, and I think we should build upon it rather than leaving it there and then. It should be a continuous process.
We'll be needing your support for this.
I am always there.
Was there any mechanism for cross-checking the data?
Sir, we have sent entire data to the respective institute and requested them to reconfirm if anything wrong is there. The best advantage is they can resend the data anytime, sir. Like even now, and we can incorporate the changes in this Vision Atlas. This is the major thing which we are bringing. There is no need to do such kind of survey every time in the country.
And it's high time, you should publish it also. You
Yes.
should publish the initial survey, still waiting for the paper to come out.
Thank you. Thank you very
So it's
much.
almost 2 years now. I think it's time to publish it.
It is, sir, under review, sir. Hope within 1 month we'll get it, sir.
It's published 1 month. Good.
Hopefully.
No country has this kind of data, and I think we have the gold mine of this kind of data, and this kind of data from India would be much more useful for the entire world. Actually, it can go to
We'll be
very
very
high.
proud. This Vision Atlas is probably this human resource survey data is even more important even than the National Blindness Service. It's a
Vision
big
Atlas should build upon all the existing studies in India, and probably I think this study should go into publication.
We'll
as
add on.
possible.
We'll add on. Thank you very much. Thank